We're continuing to clear up confusion about misnamed tiles on today's Sunday Daily Talk of the Tiles for July 13th, 2025. If you didn't see yesterday's post, be sure to check out July 12th's post for the basic rules on misnamed tiles. There's so much more to know. Today we'll answer questions about what if a player has the correct tile in their sloping rack, do they get to replace it? What if two players call Mahjong, one in the misnamed and one in the actual, who gets it? And what if a joker's misnamed? If the player has a correct tile, they do not replace it. This was in the 2018 annual bulletin. The league wrote, no, a player may not take back a misnamed tile. Down is down. If the miscalled tile is called for Mahjong, the miscaller pays 4 times the value of the hand to the claimant. Others do not pay. If the miscalled tile is called using an invalid exposure, the calling player's hand is now dead, and there's no penalty to the discarder for the incorrectly named tile. What if a player calls the misnamed tile for Mahjong, but another player calls the actual discard? The league answered this in the 2020 bulletin. A tile was thrown and miscalled. 2 players call for Mahjong. One calls for the misnamed tile. The other notices the actual tile thrown is their Mahjong, and they call that tile. They do not call the misnamed. Who gets the Mahjong? The player who wants the actual tile thrown gets Mahjong, not the player who called the incorrectly named tile. Players need to look and listen when tiles are discarded. Finally, do the rules about misnamed tiles apply to jokers? So here's a big important note. A correctly named discarded joker is the safest discard. It is a dead tile, it covers the prior discard, and it cannot be called. So just remember, correctly named discarded joker, dead, can't be called, no change to this rule. It was confirmed by the league on their website in 2025. A discarded joker can be called joker, same, or the prior discard. The rule about misnamed tiles does apply to jokers being misnamed. Another player would receive 4 times the value from the discarder if they name the joker something other than joker, same, or the last discard, and that's their winning tile. On the frequently asked question tab, they don't mention that the last tile named was not what they called the joker. So if player A discards a 5 bam and player B calls their discarded joker 5 bam, that is not misnamed. Both the prior 5 bam and the joker are now dead tiles. We hope that answers your questions about misnamed tiles and probably more than you even wanted to know. The next hand is Winds and Dragons number 3. It's a pung, 3 flowers, a pair of north, a pair of east, a pung of west, and a kong of south. This is a great hand to consider when obviously you have flowers and winds, but be sure to remember this is not a very typical pattern. So when you expose, confirm that you're exposing either the flowers, the west, and the south, but no exposing the north, no jokers for the north, no jokers for the east, no exposing the east. You could only call those if it's the 14th tile you need for Mahjong. If you or family and friends really want to learn how to play, now you have the chance to learn virtually. Our virtual series starts this Wednesday, July 16th, continues for 4 weeks, but you don't have to be here live to watch it. Your entire group can register and watch it at your convenience. After the classes, you'll have a full month to watch the replays of the videos. Other events are coming up soon. We opened up registration for our Meet, Eat, Play, Repeat in Orlando. We have other exciting events coming up all over in South Florida and beyond. We have an event in Fort Myers, Naples, and Boca coming up, so stay tuned for more events, registration opening soon. And if you play Canasta, check out all these great events for Modern American Canasta. You could visit our website, modernamericancanasta.com, to find out more. With that, if you aren't following us yet, what are you missing out on? We don't gatekeep all of this important information to help everyone play with confidence. Do you have any topics that you think we should discuss in our daily talk of the tiles? Comment below or send us an email. With that, we hope that you like, comment, save, and most importantly, share, because the more we all know, the better we'll all play. So with that, have a great day and a great game.